class we already started the translation and we already discussed what is the site of the translation in case of prokaryotic system and in case of eukaryotic system, right? In case of this prokaryotic system, simply we already discussed there is a common cytoplasm where 70S ribosome they involved during the process of the translation, and in case of eukaryotic 70S as well as 80S type of ribosome they involved during the process of the translation, but more specifically 80S involved during the translation process, which is site, that is cytoplasm and the rough ER, and the 70S type of this ribosome they mostly coordinate with the mitochondria in the chloroplast, and even inside the mitochondria and chloroplast protein synthesis process can be occur due to presence of 70S type of ribosome. Got it? So we discussed this part. Translation nothing but that is polymerization of amino acid to form a protein to form a polypeptide chain, means formation of protein. One amino acid joined with another amino acid, and now there is a formation of one chain, polypeptide protein chain, process called as the translation. Now next part we are talking about, that is translation unit. Unit of translation. I hope you remember we already discussed about transcription unit, but now we are talking about same scenario with respect to translation unit. Mainly whenever we are talking about the translation unit, it is consist of this messenger RNA who has the information in codon form, as well as there is a requirement of the typical organelle, ribosome, protein factory. Along with that, there is a requirement of tRNA, that is transfer RNA, who carry charged amino acid, and for the translation process there is a requirement of this energy, and that energy is present in the form of ATP as well as the GTP. So energy form ATP, and along with ATP GTP also required. Okay, so messenger RNA, ribosome, tRNA nothing but that is transfer RNA who involved to carry amino acid, carried charged amino acid. I hope you know, हमने देखा है detailed structures of tRNA, clover leaf model as well as the inverted L shape. So tRNA they carry the amino acid. But along with that, we are talking about one important area, one important region, that is UTR. So again, there is a presence of this UTR, stand for untranslated. Untranslated. Sorry. So we are talking about untranslated region, UTR, which is a part of messenger RNA. We discussed this part in diagram, UTR. So UTR, untranslated region means what? ऐसा region which is never undergo the translation process, right? So quickly we are talking about that region, that is UTR, where this exactly present. Suppose these are the 1 5' to 3' messenger RNA. So polarity hai. Now we are talking about this end 5' and this another end, that is 3'. So 5' to 3' with polarity linear structure of mRNA, that is messenger RNA. Now at the 5' end, there is a presence of 3 sequence, and that 3 sequence nothing but we are talking about AUG. Quickly tell me, AUG is code for which amino acid? AUG, it has the dual function. I hope you remember. So AUG code for which amino acid? Yes, Sahil, these are the code for the methionine. And what we discussed, हमने और एक बात किया था. AUG, it is having the dual function. One is methionine, and what is the another function with respect to AUG? Huh? Yes, Kaniksha, these are the act as a start codon, right? So there is a one point with respect to AUG. AUG, these are the example of one codon. These are the start codon, right? So these are the example of the start codon. Now we are talking about at towards this 3' end, यहाँ पे कुछ sequence present होगा. And now that sequence, that is UAA. Quickly tell me, UAA. What is the UAA? Uracil, adenine, adenine. What is the UAA? Huh? क्या है UAA? UAA, UAG, UGA. What is these are? These are the stop codon. These are the stop codon, right? So whenever we are talking about the process of the translation, always start from this start codon and end with this stop codon. So start to stop, right? And now what happened? Before the 5 prime, means before the start codon and after the stop codon, there is a presence of some typical sequence. यहाँ पे कुछ sequence present हो गए at this point. We are talking about this area. यहाँ पे कुछ sequence present होंगे before the start codon and after the stop codon. So this sequence nothing but these are called as the UTR sequence. यहाँ पे present होगा sequence that is UTR. So quickly we are talking about what is the exactly location of the UTR. UTR, that is untranslated region. Remember this point. UTR, these are the part of messenger RNA. Definitely, these are the part of messenger RNA, but it is never become part of protein. UTR region never undergo the translation region. So we are talking about that UTR. UTR basically present before start codon, before start codon at 5 prime end and after stop codon. After stop codon at 3 prime end of messenger RNA. 3 prime end of messenger RNA. One question, where this UTR region is present. Okay, one question. Definitely we are talking about that is region. These are the present before the start codon and after the stop codon. Definitely these are the part of messenger RNA, but please remember this point. This part, these are the never undergo the process of the translation. That's why we are talking about these are the UTR, untranslated region of messenger RNA. So we are talking about what is the function part है. Definitely these are the part of messenger RNA, तो कुछ तो इसका function होगा. So next point we are talking about that is function of UTR. Okay. So next part we are talking about that is function of UTR. First one we are talking about first function. UTR provides stability to messenger RNA because it is present at the end. So end should be protected. हाँ, हमने देखा था 5 prime capping होगा, 3 prime tailing होगा in case of eukaryotic system. But in case of messenger RNA, along with that stability, there is a requirement of some area which is never undergo the translation, but there is a act as just some stability. These are the some sequence to protect the messenger RNA. So first point, first function with respect to UTR, UTR provide stability. Okay, we are talking about stability because see the exactly position ये कहाँ पे present है, before the 5 prime, before the start codon, after the stop codon, मतलब ये end के ऊपर present है, exactly at the end. So definitely they provide stability to messenger RNA. So first function of UTR, and the second function, increase translation efficiency. These are the responsible for increased translation efficiency. We discussed during the diagrammatic representation how these are the responsible for increase the translation efficiency. So these are the main function with respect to UTR, which is a part of messenger RNA, but it is not part of protein. It is not part of polypeptide chain because these are the untranslated region. Untranslated, कभी transcription नहीं होगा, but it is required for the stability. It's required to increase the efficiency of the translation. Got it? This point is clear, everyone? ओके शांतनु, तुझ्यासाठी होतंय की बाकी सगळ्यांना हाच प्रॉब्लेम आहे? मीन्स इज दिस प्रॉब्लेम विथ ओनली यू और एवरीवन इज फेसिंग सेम प्रॉब्लेम? साहिल, screen is loaded late. Okay, don't worry, I'll give some time for the writing. Quickly, other students, Hiba, Hanuman, tell me.
Ma'am, it's lagging a bit for me as well.
Okay, so can you tell me the exactly how much second it is get delay, or what is the exactly time? It's too delay, then I just want to minimize my speed then. Too much, not too much. Okay, Hiba.
Not much.
Okay. So can you easily catch my words and the board writing? या ऐसे कुछ हो रहा है कि 4-5 लाइन हो गए, मैंने कुछ बोला and then you can see. Can you catch what I am saying and what am I writing? Okay, साहिल, चलो ठीक है. So ये पार्ट हो गया. These are the translation unit. We consider that is messenger RNA, ribosome, tRNA, energy required, ATP and the GTP, as well as there is a requirement of UTR, untranslated region. Okay, chalo. Now we are talking about NEET 2020 question. Steps of translation. Should I continue? Okay, chalo. So next part, that is steps of translation. Translation basically we have to study into 5 steps. Okay, 5 steps. First step, first phase, that is activation of amino acid. Activation of amino acid. So please remember, for the amino acid I am writing only AA. Okay, capital A, amino acid, because हमें diagram भी draw करना है, so it's not possible to draw amino acid in a small diagram. So remember AA, amino acid. Second step, that is charging of tRNA. Charging of tRNA. Charging of transfer RNA. Third step, initiation. Fourth one, elongation, and finally termination. So ये तो normal है, initiation, elongation, termination, because replication, transcription, translation 3 step में divide होगा. But now what happened? We are taking the 2 extra steps before the initiation. That is activation of amino acid and the charging of tRNA. So first of all, third step, that is initiation process, initiation of translation. Fourth one, elongation of translation, and the end, termination. Okay, and now in this NEET 2020 directly question, which is the first step of translation? So answer will be, that is activation of amino acid. Got it? So remember 5 steps, and these are the only one question from the translation. Translation पे हमें ज़्यादा डिटेल में नहीं जाना है. Which factor it is having, which function. Now, just remember the steps, and out of that 2 steps, first 2 steps, these are the important. So first of all, we start with the activation of amino acid and which type of this energy is required. Okay, so total 5 steps of translation: activation of amino acid, second charging of tRNA, third initiation, elongation, and last one, termination. Chalo. So should I start with the first point, activation of amino acid? Okay, chalo. So write down first point, first step, activation of amino acid. Number 1. So we are taking some what we say reaction हम थोड़ा draw कर रहे हैं. So please write down carefully. First step we are talking about, that is activation of amino acid. Amino acid, and please remember, for the activation there is a requirement of energy in the form of ATP. One question. There is a requirement of energy in the form of ATP. Okay. Now, so first of all, we are drawing, we are taking some reaction, how to solve such type of this, how that ATP, how that amino acid, they get activated by using the ATP. Simply what happened? There is a presence of amino acid. Amino acid के साथ ATP also required, and now there is a requirement of one enzyme. There is a requirement of one enzyme, and I am writing the name of this enzyme, that is amino acyl synthetase enzyme. So name of this enzyme which is required, that is amino acyl synthetase, not synthase, synthetase. There is a requirement of one specific type of this enzyme, that is amino acyl synthetase enzyme. Each and every amino acid, it is having different enzyme. For example, we are talking about standard 20 amino acids. Okay, 20 amino acids. So for each and every amino acid, different synthetase enzymes are present. For example, हम बात करें glycine, what we say, that is acyl synthetase enzyme, alanine acyl synthetase enzyme, tryptophan acyl synthetase enzyme. So for 20 standard amino acid, 20 different enzymes are required. So ये था first step. Now what happened? These are the one reaction, amino acid plus ATP plus enzyme. Now next step we are talking about, there is a pyrophosphate, they get released. Pyrophosphate. So for this oil reaction, definitely we are talking about, there is requirement of enzyme, and this enzyme, for their activation, there is a requirement of one cofactor, that is Mg2 plus. There is a requirement of one cofactor, that is Mg2 plus. Remember this point, जब कभी भी हम बात करेंगे any reaction with respect to DNA and the RNA, कोई भी reaction होने दो, DNA RNA, there is a requirement of cofactor, that is Mg2 plus. अब तक हमने देखा था reverse transcriptase, for their activity is required the Mg2 plus. DNA polymerase, RNA polymerase, for their activity they required Mg2 plus. Poly A polymerase, for their activity they required the Mg2 plus. Whenever we are talking about any reaction which is related to nucleotide, which is related to nucleic acid, DNA, RNA, कोई भी part होने दो, definitely there is a requirement of cofactor Mg2 plus. तो यहाँ पे भी जरूरत होगा cofactor, that is Mg2 plus. Now what happened? In this scenario, we are talking about energy which is present in the form of triphosphate, adenosine triphosphate. During this reaction, यहाँ से release होगा pyrophosphate. Pyrophosphate, it will be get released. Now tell me, from triphosphate, pyrophosphate release हुआ, 2-phosphate get released. Now what will be the scenario? What will be the product? We form a complex, that is amino acid, bind with AMP. Got it? We are talking about, there is a binding with the AMP. It's not triphosphate. पहले क्या था? Triphosphate था. Now that triphosphate is converted into monophosphate because pyrophosphate is get released. Got it? Plus enzyme complex. Plus there is a presence of this enzyme complex. So first step, that is amino acid activation by using the ATP. Now there is a formation of one complex, that is amino acid AMP enzyme complex. Got it? This point is clear. What is the activation of amino acid? ATP, triphosphate converted into monophosphate. Okay, triphosphate, it is converted into monophosphate. एक minute. Yeah, so just check first step, that is we are talking about activation of the amino acid. So this part is done. Hanuman, Sahil, Kinmin.
नहीं वो ठंड है
Unmesha, Unmesha. Okay, chalo. So these are the first step, that is activation of amino acid, and these are the first step, first phase. Read NCERT carefully. Translation. आपको वहाँ पे word होगा first step of translation, first phase, that is activation of amino acid. Now number second, that is charging of tRNA. Charging of tRNA. Charging of transfer RNA. So now what happened? At the end of activation of amino acid, we obtain one product, that is amino acid AMP enzyme complex. So as it is, we are taking that part because that amino acid, it should be transferred on tRNA. So we are writing that part. Second step, charging of the tRNA. In this step, amino acid bind with the AMP and plus it is bind with the enzyme. So during the first step, we obtained one product, that is amino acid AMP enzyme complex. Now second step, during the charging process, charging of tRNA, definitely there is an entry of tRNA because जो charge amino acid हो गया, we activate the amino acid. That amino acid, it should be transferred on tRNA because what is the function of tRNA? Carry the charged amino acid. So now during this step, there is an entry of tRNA. And quickly tell me which tRNA is functional. Cloverleaf model, these are the functional, or inverted L shape is functional. Secondary, these are the functional, or tertiary, these are the functional. Tell me which structure of tRNA, these are the functional structure of tRNA. Yes, Sahil, inverted L shape or tertiary structure. So we quickly draw the simple structure of the inverted L shape like this. तो ये कुछ इस तरह से स्ट्रक्चर है. These are the inverted L-shaped structure of tRNA. इसकी एंट्री होगी. Once there is an entry of this tRNA, now there is a release of AMP enzyme complex. AMP enzyme complex, it will be get released. Okay, release होगा. And now what happened? What will be the result? We obtain tRNA, but it is not a normal tRNA. Now we obtain a charged tRNA. Finally, after this charging करना है मतलब क्या करना है? On the tRNA head, we have to add a amino acid. So now what happened? What will the structure they form? ये कुछ इस तरह से बनेगा structure. These are the structure of the tRNA, right? And on the head, there is a presence of amino acid. This end, that is 5' end and 3' end. At the 3' end, I hope you remember there is a presence of the CAA sequence. That's why it is called as the acceptor arm of tRNA. Amino acid binding site of tRNA, that is which is present on the 3' end, and 3' end, these are the overhanging. Single stranded होगा और overhanging होगा without any pairing. And 3' end, it is the binding site for the amino acid. Once that amino acid is bind with the head of tRNA or at the 3' end of the tRNA or acceptor arm of the tRNA, now such type of this tRNA, it is become charged tRNA. What is meaning of charged tRNA? Now that tRNA, they can easily carry the amino acid for the process of translation. Got it? This point is clear. Second step. This point is clear. What is the meaning of the charging of tRNA? Yes or no? Done? Okay, Nelia. Chalo. If writing part is done, please tell me. I'll continue the next part, that is initiation, elongation and the termination. So please divide your page into two parts because हम side by side देख रहे. Half portion we talk about the initiation and the half portion we talk about the initiation in case of pro as well as the U. Start from the new page because we are taking the diagrammatic representation for the initiation, elongation, and the translation. Done? Should I continue? Yes or no? Am I audible? अरे सो गए क्या तुम लोग? रिप्लाई समथिंग. हाँ, ओके. हनुमान हिबा. ओके बेटा. चलो. So start from the new page. Divide your page into two sections. Now we are taking diagrammatic representation for initiation, elongation, and the termination. Okay. So third step, we are talking about process of initiation. But from initiation, we now taking into two parts, that is prokaryotic initiation and the eukaryotic initiation. Prokaryotic, and this part we compare with the eukaryotic. Okay, done. Okay, chalo. So first of all, we are talking about there is a presence of first step. There is a requirement of some initiation factor because हमें initiation करना है, right? So for the initiation steps, we require some factor. That factor called as the initiation factor. So first of all, we are talking about first step. In case of the prokaryotic system, three types of initiation factors are required. Three types of initiation factors are required. Okay, and whenever we are talking about initiation factor, IF, okay, so for example, we are taking that three factors. Initiation factor three types है, it is represented by IF, that is initiation factor 1. The first factor हो गया. Now number second, that is IF2, initiation factor 2. Just 1 second. The screen is visible. Okay. So initiation factor 1. Number second, we are talking about initiation factor 2. And the third one, that is initiation factor 3. IF3. Okay. So simply we are talking about there is a presence of the factor IF1, IF2 and the IF3. All these are the factor, that is initiation factor, right? And this initiation factor simply represented by this word, that is IF. And how many factors are present? In case of this prokaryotic system, total 3 factors are present. Now when you compare this point with the eukaryotic system, total 9 initiation factors are present. Total 9 types of initiation factors are present. Initiation factors, these are the present. And same naam honge, that is IF, but simply we have to represent all this initiation factor by giving E name, E small letter, E stand for the eukaryotic, IF, that is initiation factor. So बहुत सारे factors है, eukaryotic initiation factor 1, 3, 4, 4A, 4B, 4C, 4D, 5, 6, तो बहुत सारे types है, तो we are not taking all that part. Commonly just we are talking about there is a presence of how many initiation factor? Total 9 initiation factor, those are the present in case of eukaryotic system. Simply it is represented by this word, that is U, right? U stand for what? Eukaryotic initiation factor. Okay, done. This part is done, everyone. First point, that is eukaryotic initiation factor. It is represented by simply U. Got it? Okay, chalo. So now one by one we are taking what is the difference between the initiation of pro as well as the U. First point जो कि पहला step होगा. First step of the initiation, okay? First step of the initiation, that is small ribosome bind to 5' end of messenger RNA. So write down, we are talking about that is first step in case of the process of the initiation. Initiation की first step है, that is small subunit. And that small ribosomic subunit means we are talking about that is 30S subunit, right? This 30S subunit, small subunit of ribosome bind to, these are bind to 5' end of messenger RNA. So ये first step हो गया initiation का, small subunit, right? And same scenario with respect to eukaryotic system, but now in this condition, small subunit, it is not a 30S, now that small subunit, these are the 40S. So 40S, that is small subunit, bind to 5' cap of messenger RNA. I hope you remember we discussed 5' capping. These are the specific phenomena which is associated with the eukaryotic transcription process. ठीक है, जब कभी भी हम बात करेंगे in case of prokaryotic system, cap totally absent. So simply there is a presence of the 5' end. So now small ribosome, that is 30S type of this ribosome, they attach with the 5' end. But when we compare this point with respect to eukaryotic system, definitely 40S type of the small ribosome subunit is bind with the messenger RNA. But ये exactly कहाँ पे bind होगा? It is bind at the 5' end of messenger RNA, but that part that is capped, 5' cap. Got it? So these are the first difference with respect to initiation. हाँ, second difference actually. हमने first factor देखा, that is initiation factor 3 and the 9. Second step we discussed, small ribosome bind with the 5' end of the messenger RNA, but more specific in case of eukaryotic system, कहाँ पे bind होगा? At the 5' cap. Third factor, third difference with respect to initiation, that is pro and the U. Third step, basically, in case of the eukaryotic system, definitely that 5' cap, it is help for the attachment. So we are talking about 5' cap, it is help for the attachment. It is help for the attachment of small subunit of ribosome. Of small subunit of ribosome, help for, okay, attachment of small subunit of ribosome. But just we discuss that typical cap which is present in eukaryotic messenger RNA, that is 5' cap. Can you tell me what is the name of that 5' cap? Anyone? Can you tell me what is the name of that 5' cap? हमने cap को कुछ तो नाम दिया था. Remember, what is the name of that cap? What is the name of that cap? Hiba, Sahil, Hanuman, Kinmin, Nelia. Tell me what is the name of that cap? Methyl guanosine triphosphate. Yes, these are the one specific type of the modified cap. Methyl guanosine, not glucosine, right? It's a guanosine. Methyl guanosine triphosphate. Modified guanosine है. Guanosine का structure होगा, but on that guanosine, methyl group is added. CH3 group is added. That's why it is become methyl guanosine triphosphate. Okay. Now, such type of this cap, it is totally absent in case of pro. तो pro के पास कुछ तो होना चाहिए, which is help for the attachment. So, in case of this prokaryotic translation, during the initiation process, there is a presence of Shine-Dalgano sequence. So, we are talking about there is a presence of one specific sequence, that is Shine-Dalgano, and that Shine-Dalgano, these are the name of the scientist. Pairs इसको कहा जाता है SD sequence. Okay, so there is a presence of this Shine-Dalgano sequence. Shine-Dalgano is the name of the scientist, which is help for attachment, which is help for the attachment of small subunit of ribosome. Ribosome, small subunit. Got it? So remember this point. Specific condition present hai. In this scenario, we are talking about there is a presence of this 5' cap. यहाँ पे present है 5' cap. But when we are talking about in case of this prokaryotic system, there is a presence of this specific type of the sequence, that is Shine-Dalgano sequence. Shine-Dalgano. Quickly, I'm talking about what is the sequence of this Shine-Dalgano. Basically, these are the 6 to 7 nucleotide sequence, that is AGG, AGGU. Extra hai, no need to remember, just write down. So we are talking about SD sequence. क्या होगा? So that is SD sequence. It is having the particular sequence, that is AGG, AGGU. So these are the sequence. The sequence 7 nucleotide sequence. It is called as the Shine-Dalgano sequence. Got it? This point is clear. Hanuman, this point is clear. Hinmin, Kavya, Abida, Deepika, Dipansha, Gauravi.
Yes, teacher.
Jay, Kaksha, Kanishka, Lenina, Malakai, Mark Stone, Melita, Nathan, Lilia, Onilia, Payal, Pearl, Prachi, Renuka, Risa, Sahil, Sayyad, Samula, Sanvi, Sarah, Shantanu, Tanisha, Tejas, Unmesha, Yashashri, Yalon. आज पाटील नाही काय? Where is Sakshi? किंवा साक्षी काय? Malaika? Okay. So these are the difference. So start, we are talking about diagrammatic representation. ठीक है? Use pencil because बहुत सारे changes होने वाले. Use pencil to draw, and finally once diagram is done, then highlight with pen, color pen. So first of all, we are talking about what is the steps of the initiation. पहला step होगा, both the scenario, we are talking about first step of the initiation, that is ribosome binding. First step, that is ribosome binding. Just we discussed, that is ribosome bind to 5' end of messenger RNA. यहाँ पे भी first step वही होगा, that is ribosome binding. First step of initiation, okay? Ribosome binding. Translation का first step होगा activation of amino acid. Initiation first step, binding of ribosome. Now quickly we draw the structure. So quickly we are talking about that is structure. First of all, we have to draw ribosome bind. Ribosome bind means which subunit first bind? Small subunit. तो हमें बस small subunit ही draw करना है. So quickly we are taking, these are the messenger RNA 5 prime to 3 prime, 5 prime to 3 prime messenger RNA. So quickly I am giving the name. ये present है 5 prime to 3 prime. Can't see the screen. Can mean it's only for you or it's for all? Melaka, screen is visible. Hiba, screen is visible. Deepika. Can mean network check करना थोड़ा. Okay, चलो. So we are talking about, these are the green color line. These are the messenger RNA. ठीक है? 5 prime to 3 prime messenger RNA. And now these are the 5 prime to 3 prime messenger RNA. I hope you remember, whenever we are talking about eukaryotic messenger RNA, it will be showing the some modification. What kind of this modification? For I prime पे present होगी cap. These are the presence of the cap at the 5 prime end, right? And at the 3 prime end, there is a presence of the polyadenylation. So continuously approximately 200 to 300 adenine nucleotide की addition होगी. So these are the messenger RNA 5 prime to 3 prime, simple 5 prime to 3 prime in case of this prokaryotic system, while in case of eukaryotic system 5 prime end पे present होगा cap and at the 3 prime end polyadenylation, that is 3 prime telling. Now, so first of all we talk about prokaryotic system. Initially entry of small ribosome. So draw करते हैं हम. So initially there is an entry of the ribosome, that is small ribosome. So small ribosome, they can recognize the Shine-Dalgano sequence. तो हमने ये तो बात किया. 30th subunit, that is small subunit of the ribosome, they attach on the 5 prime end of the messenger RNA. But now what happened? Who helped for the attachment? Shine-Dalgano sequence help for the attachment. So we are talking about, there is a presence of SD sequence. So यहाँ पे present होगा some sequence, that is Shine-Dalgano sequence. If you want, you can write down the sequence AGG, AGGU. But I think there is a no require. So just draw. There is a presence of the sequence, that is Shine-Dalgano SD sequence. थोड़ी टाइम के बाद यहाँ पे present हो गए 3 nucleotide, which is act as a start codon. And that 3 nucleotide, nothing but we are talking about, there is a presence of AUG. Shine-Dalgano sequence and the AUG sequence. These are the present at the 5 prime end. Now, these are the sites, these are the sequence where easily small subunit of ribosome, they can come and bind at the 5 prime end of messenger RNA. So, ये कौन सा sequence हो गया? All these sites, these are the nothing but we are talking about, these are the 30S subunit of the ribosome. 30S, right? And please remember, 30S site of the ribosome, nothing but these are the reach with which type of rRNA? It is having the one type of the subunit, that is 16S rRNA subunit. So definitely, first of all, we are talking about ribosome bind. Small ribosome, that is 30S subunit of the ribosome, they bind on 5 prime end of the messenger RNA. और ये binding के लिए help कौन करेगा? Shine-Dalgano sequence, right? Shine-Dalgano sequence help for the attachment. Where these are the located? These are the located near the start codon. Just check. यहाँ पे present है AUG and near the AUG there is a presence of the SD sequence, Shine-Dalgano sequence. जहाँ कहीं पे भी present होगा 5 prime end, उसके साइट में present होगा Shine-Dalgano sequence. Immediately वहाँ पे present होगा sequence AUG. All this site, all these sequence, these are the helpful for attachment of 30S subunit of ribosome, and inside the 30S 16S rRNA, these are the active site of ribosomal subunit. And there is one extra information, 16S rRNA, these are the having some sequence for the RNA. That RNA sequence, this should be complementary to Shine-Dalgano, because Shine-Dalgano also it is having sequence, that is AGG, AGGU. And 16S rRNA, it is having some anti-Shine-Dalgano sequence. तो sequence का match होगा Shine-Dalgano sequence and the 16S rRNA sequence. And if there is a 100% matching, means AGG-U, the 100% complementary sequence which is present on the 16S rRNA, that time ribosome 100% easily attach with messenger RNA. हम जितना ज्यादा डिटेल में नहीं जा रहे, we are taking very simple concept. Attachment किसकी होगी? 13S subunit of ribosome. At which site? Shine-Dalgano site, and again there is a requirement of this start codon or initiator codon AUG. Got it? Same scenario with respect to eukaryotic cysteine, but यहाँ पे Shine-Dalgano sequence is absent, but now there is an attachment of smaller subunit 40S subunit to 5' cap. So along with 5' cap, there is an attachment of 40S type of ribosomal subunit. और यहाँ पे sequence भी same होगा, that is start codon, presence of AUG. That so same process है. First step, there is attachment of this ribosome, attachment of the ribosome to the messenger RNA. But in case of this Shine-Dalgano sequence and the AUG, it is required. But in case of this eukaryotic cysteine, 5' capping and the AUG it is required. This part is clear. First step, binding of ribosome. This step is clear, everyone. Because हमें diagram में change करता जाना है. No need to remember each and every step, but just imagine what is the processing going on in diagrammatic representation. If you imagine the diagram, ultimately you can easily understand the steps. रटने की भी जरूरत नहीं है. If you know the diagram. Sahil. Okay. Should I continue next one? These are the first step of initiation ribosome binding. Okay, chalo. Now second step. Continue करना है because up to termination we have to study into two sections, prokaryotic and the eukaryotic. Okay. So second step for the initiation process, that is charged tRNA. Charged tRNA. Charging of tRNA, that is tRNA, it is having amino acid at the 3' end. तो ये बन गया charged tRNA. Charged tRNA joined at P site of ribosome. At P site, capital P, P site of ribosome. Okay, please write down same information here also. That is charged tRNA joined at P site of ribosome. And please remember, whatever we are talking about this joining process, there is a requirement of GTP. So these are the GTP dependent process. There is a requirement of energy in the form of GTP. Same sentence for the both pro and the U. If you want to just mark a tick, आप वैसे करो. If you want to write down again and again the double sentence, you can do like that, no problem. So same sentence है, that is charged tRNA joined with the P site of the ribosome, and all these steps, these are the dependent on the GTP. Okay, energy is required. चलो, अब हम देख रहे diagram. Now in this condition, first of all, amino acid tRNA, which amino acid, which is do translation become part of protein. First amino acid which is become part of protein, that first amino acid name, that is methionine, but more these are called as the formyl methionine. Definitely AUG code होगा, जिस start that is formyl group, addition of the formyl group, right? So formulated methionine हो गया, so something is different. AUG sequence, no doubt. But now what happened? That AUG, there is an addition of one formyl group, so it is become formyl methionine. So another condition when we are talking about in case of eukaryotic cysteine, the first amino acid So in case of eukaryotic cysteine, the first amino acid which is added again is the simply methionine sequence in yoga, that is methionine, or these are also called as the non-formyl methionine. So what is the exactly difference? Which group you require? Definitely the requirement of only one group, that is formyl. Agar formyl methionine acid is that we are talking about initiation of prokaryotic translation. And if there is a presence of only simple methionine, simple without formyl group, or you can say that is non-formulated methionine. So these are the start codon or the first amino acid or the initiator codon with respect to eukaryotic initiation process. Hmm? So we are taking the diagrammatic representation, how it is look. Structure for prokaryotic large tRNA join.
Ma'am, I can't see your screen.
Okay, 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 okay. Sound is clear now? Sound is clear? Because we talked about the area of what is the meaning of side. Okay. So quickly we are taking the first structure, ribosome.
Ma'am, your voice is cracking.
Yeah. With ribosome, the structure of the tRNA.
Mom, your voice is breaking.
Can you hear me? Me? Hello. Should I continue? Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see the screen? Audible. Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So we are talking about 5 prime to 3 prime, and first of all we are talking about
Ma'am, please can you scroll up?
एक मिनट.
Done, ma'am.
Done? Okay, chalo. So back to pavilion, we are talking about diagrammatic representation, how that charged tRNA bind with ribosome structure. Second type of initiation. Chalo. So first of all, we talk about the prokaryotic system. Same sequence होगा, presence of the shine organelle and the initiation codon. थोड़ा delay हो रहा है, ये ना? Okay. So now these are the 5 prime to 3 prime under the prokaryotic condition. Now there is a attachment of these ribosome structure, that is small ribosome, and we just discussed that small ribosome nothing but that is 30S type of ribosome in case of prokaryotic system, 30S. Now inside this site, inside this small subunit site as well as the large subunit site, there is a two compartment. Ribosome के दो compartment होंगे. One compartment that is P. There is a presence of first compartment that is P. And exactly near this compartment, there is a presence of this another compartment that is A. Two compartment, P and the A. So I'm talking about P site means P compartment means we are talking about that is peptidyl site. P stand for peptidyl. And the another one A site that is amino acyl site. A site stand for the amino acyl site. So P for the peptidyl site and the A for the amino acyl site. Normally what happen? पहला जो राइबोसोम होगा, means we are talking about that is ribosome, 30S ribosome. One subunit is bind with messenger RNA. First tRNA, which is carry initiator codon, that is formyl methionine. And now that formyl methionine, it is come and join to P site. So क्या condition होगा? Just quickly check. We are talking about entry of charged amino acid. So यहाँ पे sequence होगा at the P site AUG. Which sequence is present? AUG, that is start codon. Now जहाँ पे AUG sequence होगा, now at that same site, at that same area, there is an entry of one tRNA, and that tRNA nothing but we are talking about charged tRNA, and that charged tRNA who carry amino acid. So I'm writing just amino acid, and please remember ये normal वाला amino acid नहीं है, these are the charged amino acid, and more specific it is consist of the group that is formyl methionine. So whenever you want to start a process initiation, during the initiation process there is a requirement of this first initiator amino acid methionine, more specific formyl methionine. Where it is get entered? It is entered at the P site of ribosome. P site, and P stand for which site? P stand for peptidyl site. Okay. So ribosome it is having the two sites. Number one P and the another one that is A site. So first entry of the charged tRNA inside the P site. P and the A. P stand for the amino acyl, peptidyl site, and the A stand for amino acyl site. Got it? This point is clear. Diagram में देखो क्या हो रहा है. We are talking about two compartment at the center P, and the near that there is a compartment A. P stand for peptidyl site. A stand for amino acyl site. Now charged tRNA carry the formyl methionine and it is get entered inside the P site. Got it? This point is clear? Yes or no? Okay, diagram हो गया. Should I continue with the U? Okay, कक्षा चलो. Same as it is हमें diagram draw करना है. Everything is same. बस change होगा with the name. Now in this condition, charged tRNA it is not a formyl methionine. These are the non-formyl methionine, or simply write down methionine. So as it is diagram, no change. सब कुछ वही होगा. So we are talking about these are the one end, 5' end, but now that 5' end is having the cap. Okay. कहाँ गया? एक मिनट. Okay, chalo. So at the 5' end, draw a cap that is 5' cap. तो यहाँ पे present होगी 5' cap. 3' end, presence of polyadenylation, that is continuously adenine, 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 adenine. Now, so ribosome. Ribosome can bind along with 5' cap as well as AUG sequence. So just we discuss, यहाँ पे present होगा that is sequence that is AUG. AUG, and where that AUG sequence is present, that site basically it is recognized as a P site. Okay, AUG. AUG it is recognized as a P site, that is peptidyl site. So ये एक site हो गया. That site nothing but we are talking about P site. And now near the P site there is a presence of this another site that is A site. P for the peptidyl site and the A for the amino acyl site. Now जहां पे AUG present होगा, that is start codon, right? Now definitely there is an entry of the tRNA, first tRNA, charged tRNA. So immediately tRNA came and bind at this area, but it having the sequence of this amino acid, but more specifically this amino acid nothing but first amino acid methionine, or these are also called as the non formyl methionine. Non-formyl methionine. Got it? This point is clear, everyone? This point is clear. What is the exactly difference we are talking about? That is attachment of tRNA. Attachment of the tRNA. At what site? At the 3' end of tRNA. But remember, whenever we are talking about first tRNA during the translation initiation process, it is come and the enter P site of ribosome. Peptidyl site. P stand for what? These are the stand for the peptidyl site. Got it? डायग्राम हो गया पूरा? Done? Okay. So third step, we are talking about entry of large subunit or attachment of large subunit. First step of initiation ribosome binding. Second step, charged tRNA joined at the P site, that is peptidyl site. And now third step of initiation of translation, that is large subunit attachment. Attachment of large subunit. Okay, and quickly tell me large subunit in case of pro, large subunit in case of U. Which type of S? जिस तरह से हमने देखा 30S for the small and the 40S for the small in pro and U respectively. Tell me what is the large subunit for pro and the U? Kavya, Sira, Sahil. Methionine normal होगा structure, that is AUG codon. But now what happened? There is an addition of formyl group. जैसे हम मिथाइल ग्रुप ऐड करते हैं उसी तरह से there is addition of the formyl group on methionine, so it is become formyl methionine. Act as a start codon in case of prokaryotic translation. So quickly tell me which type of the subunits? In case of prokaryotic system, large subunit means we are talking about 50S. And in case of eukaryotic system, large subunit means we are talking about 60S. So 50 and 60, these are the large subunit which is associated with the ribosome structure. Okay, so these are the third step, attachment of the large subunit. So चलो डायग्राम एक ही डायग्राम में हम ड्रॉ करके देख रहे हैं how it is look. So first of all we draw a diagram, common diagram देख रहे हैं pro and U के लिए common diagram है. Okay, so we draw the first of all messenger RNA. So now there is attachment of messenger RNA, that is 5' to 3'. Compartment present होगा, that is P as well as the A compartment. So before the compartment we have to draw small subunit. 5' end, 3' end, attachment of the smaller subunit, and now there is an attachment of the larger subunit. There is a presence of two sites, that is A and the P site. So वो भी site हम draw करके ले रहे हैं. Now there is a presence of the two compartment. First one, which is present at the center, that is P site, and near the P site there is a presence of this another compartment, that is A site, P and the A. Now at the P site there is a presence of a specific 3 nucleotide sequence, that is AUG, which is present on messenger RNA. AUG code for the methionine. और जहां पे AUG present होगा, ultimately there is an attachment of tRNA, initiator tRNA, first amino acid added at which site, that is P site. So now ये जो structure बना, these are the entire structure of ribosome. When we are talking about such structure, these are the 70S type of ribosome, which is present in case of this entire structure, union structure, functional structure of ribosome. And when we compare this point with case of the eukaryotic system, now it is having entire functional structure of ribosome, that is 80S type of the ribosome. ATS type. Okay, ATS and the 70S type. Structure दोनों के लिए common ही होगा, because P site, A site. Now there is a difference. We already discussed that part, that is methionine and the formyl methionine, and subunits, these are the varying. But when that large and the small subunit, they align with each other, they join with each other, definitely there is a formation of one typical structure. That structure nothing but 70S type of the ribosome and the 80S type of this ribosome. Okay. So now quickly we are talking about initiation steps. Three steps of initiation one by one. First step, that is small subunit joined to messenger RNA. Second step, tRNA joining, and the third step, large subunit joining. Now tell me, during this initiation steps, कहाँ पे हमें energy required है? At which form? We required energy? Yes or no? At which stage we required energy? So commonly we are talking about there is a presence of the steps, that is initiation. Initiation, it is having total 3 steps. Number 1 we discussed, that is small subunit. Small subunit joined to messenger RNA. एक मिनट. Write down initiation steps. Write down initiation steps. Write down initiation steps. Number one, small subunit joined to mRNA. Small subunit joined to mRNA. Small subunit joined to mRNA. Write down number second step, tRNA joining. tRNA joining. tRNA joining. Second step, that is GTP is required. We discussed, we write down one sentence there. For the tRNA joining, there is a requirement of energy in the form of GTP. tRNA joining, there is a requirement of this energy in the form of GTP. tRNA joining, GTP required, and write down the third step, large subunit binding. Large subunit binding. Initiation having the 3 steps. First one, small subunit join to messenger RNA. Second step, tRNA joining, GTP required. Third step, large subunit joining. Got it? This point is clear, everyone? This point is clear, yes or no?